What's up guys, it's Jordan here again. Today I have an opportunity of coming this side, but the aim of coming here, it's this student. He is a university student who decided to open up his company and start doing a lot of things. So this is the work that he's doing. Let me go up to where he is. So this is just a job he's doing out. He's very young. He's still, I think he's a third year or second year student studying IT. And the company is dealing with installation of CCTV cameras and installation of LAN, local area networks. So he's doing a lot. And right now he got this big job in this big institution. I'm gonna ask him some questions, but let me show you their jobs, what they're doing. They're just going to install the cameras. So this is their stuff. See? Guys, something that I will tell you, like when you find a young man like this, getting this idea of, we come from a different background. As young student in Tanzania, he's studying IT, but right now something came in his idea. He just decided to start doing, starting a company that will be doing with installation. So that is his companion. So I'm waiting for him and see what he will say. But they're gonna tell us something. They're gonna be using Swahili, and then I will be explaining some few things as they're gonna be, what they're gonna be telling. The main thing is to inspire some other young student, instead of staying in the universities, waiting for the employment, and at the end of the day, they don't get it like how they expected. But when we found people like this, they are just engaging themselves in this business. And so this is Legan, and their company name is Leg Tech. Legan, kwa nini nyinyi mkiwa wanafunzi mmeamua kuanzisha kampuni?
Sisi cha kwanza tumeanzisha kampuni kutokana na uhaba wa ajira. Ndio swala ambalo limekalisha maana yake sisi tukaanzisha kampuni. Kwa sababu hata ukiangalia kwenye soko la sasa hizi ajira ni ngumu sana kupata. Kingine pia tuliona opportunity kwenye upande wa IT. Maana yake kazi nyingi zipo za upande wa IT za ukifungua kampuni, kama ukiwa na kampuni yako, kuna kazi nyingi kama CCTV camera sisi tunafanya pia computer maintenance. Tunafanya vitu vingi sana kwenye upande wa IT. Ya ndio tumejifanya tukafungua kampuni yetu. Hapa kampuni yetu inaitwa Tech Tanzania. Karibuni sana. Mje mtusupport vijana wenzenu ambao tumeamua kujipambania. Mimi ni mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 3, nachukua kozi ya Bachelor of Information and Technology. Yes.
Let me explain a little bit about this. So guys, I think you heard what this young man was telling you. Yeah, he is much more free to tell us using Swahili, whatever he has, but he has a lot of potentialities. What I can just tell you guys is that it is very interesting when you found the university student who just decided to start up a company and doing something big like this, and they are being trusted with big institutions. As you can see here, this is a very big institution, and they're doing this installation of cameras. But they don't only do these cameras, they do a lot of stuff. They do even LAN. So what I just want to tell you is that to all young men out there who are in universities, instead of waiting for the employment, this is what you can do. These young men, they are really, really committed. I'm gonna show you their logo company, and so that you got to see like this guy, they're really, really committed, and they're doing an amazing job. You can see, but this is what they do. You can see they're really, really busy doing a lot of stuff. Let me go see where he's heading. So let me show you the cameras that they're doing. So this is what he's doing, guys. It's real and interesting, and it is very motivating to some other students who are in universities, but they still don't want to engage themselves on doing some stuff. So like this guy, they're studying IT, but what they just have to do, so that the cameras, as you can see over there, that the cameras are already installed. And in this institution, they just want to install cameras in all of the classes. For real, this is very interesting, and I would really like to tell all Africans, young Africans who are in universities, those who have already finished universities, they have to think about how they can do instead of complaining of employment. This is the way out. They can do something like this, like what these young two men are doing, start up their company, doing a very, very big thing. It's not easy to be given a task with this kind of institution. This is a very big courage, and as you can see, but still they have given chance to this young man. We're gonna have some little conversation, but I'm gonna be explaining because he chose to speak Swahili, so I'll be explaining over what he's saying concerning the biggest chance. So Legan, changamoto kubwa katika kuanzisha kampuni na mpaka hapo ulipofikia, nini ambayo imekuwa changamoto?
Tunachoamini kwamba kila kitu kinaanza mdogo mdogo. Kwa sisi tulianza kufanya activity ndogo ndogo. Tulianza kufanya kazi za maintenance za kompyuta ndogo ndogo kabisa, maana yake tukaanza kudili na big issue kama tunazofanya hapa sasa hivi. Tulikuwa tunafanya kazi ndogo ndogo zikakuza mtaji, tukaanza kuomba kazi za kwenye nest za serikalini, tunaomba kufanya supply kitu fulani, tunaomba kufanya kazi hii. Mwisho tunapata mtaji unazidi kukua. Mimi naambia tu vijana wasibaki nyumbani, wajaribu na hicho nacho, waanze nacho hicho. Kama una 10,000 tafuta biashara 10,000 anza nayo na hiyo. Usisubiri mpaka manaika akasema kama mimi mpaka nina mamilioni, hapana. Hicho nacho kidogo anza nacho. Yeah.
Okay, nashukuru sana Legan. He is the CEO of RegTech. And as what you heard him saying, for those who understand Swahili, for those who doesn't understand Swahili, let me say a little bit about it. I asked him, like, how do they start as a university student up to the point where they are? Because it's not easy to be trusted with big institution if you haven't done something bigger. But what he said, like, they started with computer maintenance. As what I said, these young men, they are studying computer, you know. They are all third-year bachelor of information technology, but they didn't only stick in classes. They just had to do something bigger, and that's why they started slowly, you know, doing computer maintenance to their lectures, and then after doing so better, their lectures gave them the outside deals. So they were trusted outside. Then they started doing maintenance to some other places, like these government institutions, maintaining computers. Then later, they made some money. They decided to start a company, and that is a leg company. So they started that company mainly to do camera installation, LAN installation, and other kind of job of the same. So after doing so, because they were making a little money, so because they were already doing a lot of works from some of the government officials, and they gave them some jobs to the institution, and that's what led them up to this point to start a company and then to start doing this big thing. So something that I just want to say, people that have been complaining about no job, so you can see these young men are doing amazing job. Look how they're doing. So later they're gonna go, they're gonna be attending classes. You see, they are all at work. This guy is the CEO, but he's also doing technically stuff, as what you're seeing him doing here. It's really amazing. I think the government should look over about these guys and support them, because those who start doing some little stuff like this, it's much more better to hold their hand and to push them to the better way so that they can do more. Yeah, so guys, what I can just tell you is that it is real amazing when you see young men, they just decide to start up a business, and it's not an easy business. You know, technically they were able to do it because they are professionals, but in case of getting capital, they started working with small jobs, doing computer maintenance, and doing this small job in different people. But the biggest thing, as what he said, honesty made them to be at this level. So what I just want to say to you guys, for the young men who are in universities, those young men who have already finished universities, who are waiting to get a job, you should never wait for a job. Start doing something. There are so many opportunities to do. There are so many things that you can do. Don't wait for a job, but instead do something that will be helpful to you and to your fellow, like what Legan is doing. And I think after they become more successful, they are going to do something like they are going to employ some other people so that they can push their activities. But right now, it's man on hand. They're doing it on their own. You know what I mean? So let me take you up to some other places where they have done, then I will get back to them. So this is what they're doing. It's a really interesting job, and I really want to see young men waking up, doing something bigger. Africa will be built by Africans themselves. Nobody will come and help us to build Africa. So as what I said earlier, like this young man who just said to do this amazing job, starting up a company, being trusted, doing this big project, installing cameras. Installing cameras in all classes, and there are so many classes. And in the corridors like this, I don't know, I think purpose is security of the institution. That's why these people, they just try to put up something like that. It's real interesting when you see these young men, they are all over and doing a big thing. I'm really proud of them, and I hope that some other students in different universities, they will think about developing themselves through doing this mega project. And at the end of the day, they're bringing impact to the society, but not to the society only, but they are bringing impact to some other places. I think the main control is going to be here. Let me move up to this side, see what is happening this side. You see? So they have been doing all this cabling. They're bringing it up to here. Wow. So I think the VIP office. Wow. This is what they're doing, guys. It's real interesting when you see young men like this, the students who decided to take off that idea. When they finish their studies, they're gonna have to go back in the street looking for the job. But them, they just decided to do something different from what you're saying it has been done here, and they're keeping doing it. They have done so many in so many government institutions. So their company is small, but they are really trusted, and they are trusted because of their honesty, and they are trusted because of their commitment. They are trusted because they are able to do, and they made a decision, and now the big thing is happening. I'm so proud of these young men. I'm so proud. So this is courage, guys. That's why you see there is a lot of movement. People are moving around here, so it's a courage. And these guys, when they're done doing what they're doing, then they got into classes. When they're done installing or doing all this installation, they get back to the classes. The school goes on. This is really interesting, and this is really powerful. They have already installed cameras in these classes. And let me see. Have they installed any here already? I think here not yet. I think those are the stuff. The cameras are here. So, wow, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. So what he said to as a young student that start with whatever you have. You should never wait for the big one. Whatever you have, start doing something, and maybe people, they're gonna come out here and support you. So what I would just want to ask you guys that please, if you want to get service from their Reg Tech company, I'm gonna put their contact to the description so that you got to see what you need for them to do for you, and they're gonna be able to help you in a case of camera installation, I mean CCTV camera, LAN installation, and all type of IT thing they can do. Maintenance of the computers, they are good on all this. This is Leg Tech, and this is what they're doing. You see, as you see, that some students are still in the class, but the young men are keeping their work smart. You see, it's not easy, but it's real interesting, This is what they're doing. It's a huge work that they have been given, being trusted with this kind of big institution is not a job. So one thing I would like to talk to the young men, be honest on whatever you're doing, be committed, work hard. So I was talking to the CEO, Reagan, and I was asking him his plan of employing other people because I'm seeing them working alone. So they said they have 2 more people, so they're the total 4. So they're thinking of keeping on employing more people as much as the company grows. But right now, they are on the field themselves. You cannot imagine. They decide to be in the field themselves. They said for the time being, they have to work so hard, but still they have already employed some other people. You can see how this is very interesting. Students, but employing other people to work in their company. So for them, paying school fees and other expenses is not a big deal to them because they're making money. Serious, I'm telling you guys, these young men are making money. You know, this is the real definition of, ICT. ICT, you don't sit down and start looking for a job, but instead you make a job. These young men, they have already made something that is very, very interesting. Guys, if you wish to support these young men, please, I'm gonna put their contact so that you can support them, but also, if you want them to do any job from installation of CCTV camera, installation of local area network, computer maintenance, and they're also selling computers. They have a small shop where they're selling computers as well. So you can see these young men are really, really committed. I'm so proud of them or whatever they're doing. It is really something that we have to teach youth of this nation and Africa in general. We're not going to be thinking of Europe anymore if we start doing our own job, doing our own thing by our own professionals, or even if it is out of the professional, but something that you need to do, you have to do something, man. That's what's going to make a difference. But if we can't do that, it will be really hard. So that's what he's doing, guys. He's connecting now the cables from the camera, and the cables are going to be going to the NVR. Yeah. So NVR is where they're going to put a monitor to view all these cameras in all these classes they're going to be installed. That's how it works. Wow. Done. Wow. This is how it works, guys. This is how it works. Wow. Done already? Okay. Yeah, just want to show you a little part of what they do. You can be sure of what I have been telling you, that these young men, they are really capable, they're competent, and that's why they are given this job to this big institution here in Tanzania. This is a government institution. So if the government gets to the point that gives you something to do with them, that means you are competent enough and you are good enough. Another cross. Moving to another cross. It's going to be connecting the cables. So what they did before, they installed the cameras, and now they are connecting the cables. As you see, this cable runs from here. It's going to go to that camera. There's another camera somewhere here. You see? There's another camera here. That over there, I think you can see it. So they did an installation of the cameras, and now they're going to be connecting with the cables. You see this one there? Yeah, so that's what he's going to be doing from now. So what I can tell you guys, don't complain there's no job. You have to make the job. No job will be found anywhere if you don't make it. Yeah. So from this, let me just say thank you so much for always coming to my channel. And for those who are new, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you got to see more videos, as I'm going to be showing you so many projects that people here in Africa or in Tanzania, they have decided to do. So this will be the end of this video. And as you have been seeing all the journey that I've been showing you a lot of stuff today, I was so interested to see what these young men are doing. They made me so interested, and that's the reason I decided to come here and show you or share with you what is up. So guys, thank you so much, and I'm really grateful for always coming to my channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to my channel so that you got to see more videos, as I'm going to be showing you a lot from this side of Tanzania in Africa. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Ciao.